these flights to get to travel and perform, to meet other artists, to get to see that they're not that different from you and me. We live real lives, you know? Behind the camera, behind the scenes, we're just trying to make ends meet. In the end, it's all about getting music out there, to connect with a much bigger audience, to know that your songs can reach a whole nother country in ways you can't imagine.
Here's my time, connect me,
Yo.
please. I know that
Yo.
she's at
Zed.
home.
You either fall into the trap or you climb right out of the thrill. Gotta let these people know that it's about to get real. I gotta get it to up, I'm still down to your scale. If I don't make it, you can bet that one of us will. Like 2009 when I signed down in the deal. Here's my 10-year challenge, I've been riding it still. Never needed no blow, no powder appeal. The Instagram page to teach me how to appeal. I go down to the bottom and I give him my thoughts. He's a rapper, he's supposed to think.
I think it's even harder if you are coming from a smaller town, from a smaller city. You may not necessarily have the platforms. You may not necessarily have the environment to get your music out as fast as you hope to. But I think at the end of the day, it's all the same. It just depends on how much real effort you try to put into your craft and into the business side of it, the marketing, and that will determine how far you can go as an artist. I've always thought that there's no reason why somebody from Kalimantan, from Sabah, cannot be as big as their counterparts from the bigger cities, Singapore, KL. I mean, it's you can say it's part talent, part luck, part business acumen, but I think it's the combination. It's a combination of these factors that will eventually shape your brand, and at the end of it is trying to get that audience, get that following. And then you start to understand all those hours in the studio, recording, writing lyrics, making content. It does pay off eventually. You never know who's checking you out.
And you can tell me when the clock starts ticking, that's my time. I'll be in the zone, under pressure, how I write rhymes. Never in the right mind, a little bit insane. Hotter than matchsticks, brother, I've been...
Yo, what up? I'm ZED PEACE. I'm a rapper. I'm 31 years old this year. I've been in the scene for about 9-10 years now. Hip-hop has just been a passion of mine since my high school days. And it's something that I've been actively pursuing. Being featured in the first season of Anamblas Baris, a cypher show hosted by Joe Flizzo. That was pretty exciting. To see how underground hip-hop was launched into the mainstream. We got to spit crazy bars and let the world know we can rap.
Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, Joe said, Zed, let's kill these rappers. Let the beat slap rap, but I don't feel that whackness. I'm the 09 Malik in his prime. Apabila aku rap, throwback boy. Anayam. At the top, a lot of cats trying to claim this throne.
In the local context, for example, in Brunei, there's been there's been artists who have managed to reach a bigger audience and a bigger market outside of Brunei, Malaysia. And again, it's how they start off. The story is the same. They garner a following, they garner a fan base, and once they have that right push from either an established label, whether it's an indie independent label, whether it's a major label, but they have that added team effort to bring their name out to the forefront. And that's a formula that I truly believe will work to any name, regardless of who they are or where they're from. The hip-hop shows get pretty crazy too. When you get that much support from fans who get tickets to see you go live, that's where it's at. That's why we do what we do. I don't know where exactly I want to end up. I want people to know that ZED PEACE is an MC straight out of Brunei. And that boy can spit raps unlike no other.